Have you ever had your therapist ask to borrow money during a session? I'd been seeing Dr. Patricia Hawkins for 6 months when it happened. She came highly recommended, had great reviews online, and her office in the upscale medical district suggested success. At $200 per session, she wasn't cheap, but I figured mental health was worth the investment. That Tuesday started like any other session. I was talking about my boundary issues with my family, how I couldn't say no when my brother asked for money, how my mom guilt-tripped me into paying her bills. Dr. Hawkins was taking notes, nodding thoughtfully, occasionally making affirming sounds. Then her phone buzzed. She usually had it on silent, but this time it vibrated loudly against her desk. She glanced at it and her face went pale. Sorry, she silenced it, but I could see her hands shaking. Everything okay? I asked, immediately falling into my people-pleasing patterns. She straightened up, put on her professional face. Yes, of course. Let's continue. You were saying about your mother? But her phone kept lighting up. Text after text. She kept glancing at it, clearly distracted. Finally, she picked it up, read something, and her composure cracked. She put her head in her hands. I'm so sorry, she said. This is completely unprofessional. She looked up at me with tears in her eyes. My ex-husband drained our joint account. I thought I'd removed his access, but the mortgage payment just bounced. They're threatening foreclosure. I sat there frozen. My therapist was having a breakdown in our session. The irony wasn't lost on me. I was paying her to help me with my inability to set boundaries, and here she was, obliterating professional ones. That's terrible, I said, because what else do you say when your therapist is crying? She wiped her eyes, tried to compose herself. Then she looked at me with this desperate expression. I recognized too well the same look my brother had when he needed rent money. I know this is incredibly inappropriate, she started, but you mentioned you just got that promotion. I hate to ask, but is there any way you could lend me $3,000 just until I can sort this out? I'll discount your sessions, pay you back within the month.